Hi Pisces, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we are now covering December 20th till the 26th. So this is kind of like the third-ish week of December. So this week, guys, I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable, tense week, not gonna lie. But hey, as long as we know about it, we'll be able to ride the wave, ride the current. So on the 21st, kind of towards the beginning of the week, we are changing seasons. We're going to be in Capricorn season. So you may kind of feel that shift in the air. It's starting to get colder. Things are starting to feel more serious, more practical, starting to feel more like winter. I guess it depends where you are in the world, but here in the Western Hemisphere, it's feeling colder. And on the 22nd, the next day, the nodes are shifting. So the North Node will be in Taurus, and then the South Node will be in Scorpio. So what we're going to be feeling familiar with or comfortable with and needing to do is letting go, doing shadow work, releasing, healing, any deep emotional wounds, working through those hidden secrets, desires, things that we kept from ourselves or kept from others. We got to shed off those dead skin, okay? And then the North Node in Taurus, what we need to be focusing on after we do all the South Node things is securing our foundations, our structures, knowing our value, knowing our worth, and being practical about these things, okay? And then on the 24th, we have Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus. So again, this is very uncomfortable, not really a good day, generally speaking, because we're kind of struggling with dealing with the realities of our mind and of, changes that are happening all around us and how to navigate through these changes that are happening in our day-to-day life externally, and facing a lot of resistance, tension, and not, kind of not wanting to change, but knowing we have no choice to change, and all these rules and regulations and things that are happening. It's kind of overwhelming a lot of people. So it just may feel like a very tense day, or we may receive or get news and stuff going on about the government and politics and legislation, stuff like that. So it may be kind of like a, not so positive day, to be honest with you. But then the next day we have Christmas. So Merry Christmas for anyone who celebrates. Or if you don't, maybe you just have a day off and you can relax and have some hot cocoa with marshmallows. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my lovely Pisces, for your health, we have the Knight of Wands. So I don't know why I'm getting like hops and jumps and skips. Maybe you're doing a lot of dancing, or you like to dance, or you're going to be dancing this week, or you're doing hops and skipping, and I don't know, I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but I feel like there's a lot of energy surrounding you, or maybe you're doing a lot of dancing, or you're running around doing a lot of things, but I feel like there's a lot of energy, or you're going to be feeling really, like you have a lot of energy around you, you're energized, you could be receiving a lot of attention, or you're feeling more energized than usual, you want to have fun, you're being more, adventurous, more extroverted, maybe because you're spending time with friends or family, or doing more things that you like. Just be careful that you're not doing too many things at once, or you accidentally skip over something that maybe is important. Also, with any like spicy foods or condiments or things that are flammable and fire, just kind of be careful with these things, and you don't take it too far or get reckless and like, oops, spilled in, and like, oh my gosh, like, something happens. So, but I just feel like positive energy though for most of you, where you're just feeling kind of energized, you've got a lot of things going on, you could be doing some hopping, skipping, dancing, I don't know. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Five of Cups. So you could be receiving maybe some sad news, or some news, or something that happens that makes you a little bit emotional, gets you kind of in your feelings. Maybe it's with a coworker, or something going on with your boss, or company, or client, customers, or just changes that are going on that's kind of affecting you, or something that you feel is affecting your career, your work, your school, your finances, making you kind of sad. So this can maybe affect you emotionally a little bit. I don't feel like it's going to be nothing that you can't handle, nothing that is too terrible, but it's just going to depend with every person. But there is some kind of change an emotional change that's happening for you, maybe due to some kind of changes happening in your workspace or what you do on a day-to-day basis, okay? That you feel, maybe you felt very connected to and now it's going to have to shift, or maybe you're switching jobs, or you have to go to a different location, or doing a different system, or you have to let go maybe of some people possibly, or you have to share some not so good news with some people and you're like, man, I don't want to do that, like I care about them, and like I don't have the heart to do it. So there could be something where it's hard for you to do something, or it's hard for you to communicate it because you don't want to, but you know you have to. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here we have the King of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Strength. So some of you could have Leo or Aries somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're a Pisces, Aries cusp as well. And then on this other side for this other person, and keep in mind, this applies to whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It doesn't really matter because it's just really the energies. But this could be the past, recent past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, the Devil, and the High Priestess. All right, so who could you be dealing with? Capricorn, another Pisces, or air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be, like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. But Pisces, I have to tell you that your energy is coming up like on point, like you're sharp this week. You are in control. You're coming out really magnetic, really strong and charming and like irresistible with this King of Wands and Strength and the Knight of Cups. It just feels like you're very in control of yourself. You know who you are, or you are shining, okay? You could be receiving a lot of attention. You're feeling confident in yourself, and you got a lot going for you, or you're feeling really confident of your creativity and who you are and showing who you really are. You're being very direct, really bold, and taking action. And I feel like your energy and just who you are is very attractive right now, or people are feeling really drawn or seeing you're like, ooh, who's that? Like, what's Pisces got going on? And you have this strength around you. There's this like fire surrounding you. So maybe your aura is very red or pink, or like very warm tones, warm colors, because of this like inner fire, inner flame inside of you. It's like this fire is protecting this like nurturing, beautiful fountain of water inside of you. And someone here is feeling really drawn to that, or wants to get to know you, or wants to get close to you. I feel like this is someone you already know, or this could be someone new as well in your life, okay? But I see that this can be someone who in the past was really reckless, was really immature, childish, or took a lot of risks and chances, could have been a daredevil and really, just kind of like reckless and immature. But now it feels like maybe this person has changed their ways and they're more serious, taking more calculated risks, not really doing anything crazy. Maybe they're being more careful about their next steps and what they're doing, and kind of sticking to what's comfortable. It's like they're playing it safe now. Whereas before they may have done some things like, man, I'm not doing that again. Like I made some mistakes and I'm not doing that again. So I feel like someone who has learned a lot from their mistakes and is now being, it's super windy outside, is being more careful about what they do. I feel like this is someone who, you guys could be similar in age, or they could be older or younger, but I feel like they're very serious, or they come off very serious. Maybe they're very hardworking, very dedicated, like work, school, or whatever their purpose, their projects. It's like they're very dedicated to these things, and they seem to kind of be very serious, or maybe have like a dark, sarcastic sense of humor. They could even have like darker features, maybe dark eyes, brunette, or just their energy is very kind of like, standoffish, like maybe intimidating. They can have like an intimidating presence about them, not like scary or anything like that, just kind of intimidating. Where like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with that person. I just feel like, they're, like that kind of energy. It feels like here this person is watching you from afar. There's someone here, maybe you know them or you don't know them, but they're like obsessively watching you from afar, like in silence, like, kind of behind the screen, behind closed doors, and admiring you, like desiring you. I feel like this person has like this attachment or like obsession, or can't help but like desire you and wants to be with you, wants to get close to you, or wants to be in your presence, or wants to know what you're like, or get close to you again if you guys were already once, you know, with each other. It feels like this person is still really into you, or really, really likes you, feels very attracted to you. And I feel like right now it's more physical, more maybe even sexual, but it feels like they've been watching you, or they're kind of keeping tabs on you and like kind of like admiring you and desiring you from afar, but not saying it or not showing too much. Like, let's say you work with this person, or you guys pass each other sometimes on a day-to-day basis, or school, work, or whatever. Like, they'll act kind of like very nonchalant, like, oh, like, you know, not really care. But then when you turn around, they're like staring at you, or you'll catch them kind of staring at you, but then they like turn away and they're literally watching you and like checking every move. And I feel like they really desire you, or like very obsessed with you, but you maybe don't know it, or you don't really, you're like, nah, that's not true. Nah, you're kind of just doing your own thing, minding your business. But this person is very, very into you, but they're trying to be really careful about how they come towards you, or how they present themselves to you for whatever reason, because they don't want to, I don't know, ruin it, or do or say the wrong thing. Okay. I feel like this person thinks you're like, I don't know, like very, like a prize. Could be someone who's very jealous, maybe a little bit possessive, a control freak, or likes to be very controlling. And, you know, let's say maybe this person's like your boss, or someone who has those characteristics of a boss, like very controlling, likes things in order, like what I say goes, and is very action oriented. Okay. And I think that with this person, it's like it's sometimes the people that you think, you know, come off very sensual and stuff like that. You think, oh, they're very promiscuous, or they do this, but no, the people sometimes that you least would think, that are very cookie cutter and, you know, very business oriented or professional, sometimes those are the biggest freaks. Okay. Like, don't get it twisted, guys. Don't let the image of what you see in someone fool you. I feel like this person's a freak, okay? They are not like in a negative way, but I feel like they're really freaky, okay? They got some kinks, they got some fetishes, like, I don't know. In their head, like, there's a lot of stuff that happens. They're imagining you that you would have no idea about. Just saying, okay? And I also feel like this is someone who's studying you, observing you. Maybe they're very intuitive, or they're trying to like learn more about you, observe you and study you from afar. It's like they're being really quiet about it though. They're trying to be low key about their obsessiveness, okay? They don't want you to know. They don't want to give off anything, but I feel like they're watching you, and they're just kind of studying, see how you act, see how you react, what you do, what you say, and it's like they know something about you that they're not saying, or they want to know something, or they're trying to find out, they want to know more, they want to go deep, but they're not saying it or not talking about it. And this person maybe has some hidden knowledge, or they know a secret, or they feel like they know something about you, but are trying to wait to gather more facts, or to convince themselves, or to confirm their thoughts, to confirm their ideas. I don't know. I feel like you got some demons around you that are just like waiting for their chance to kind of like pounce on you and grab you. So just be kind of careful. Look around, because there's some people that got their eyes on you, and you maybe have no idea, or you think, nah, that's just who they are. No, like when you turn around, they're staring at you. When you're not looking, they're looking at you. Okay. Not to freak you out or anything. All right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. All right, so link to extended will be below. We'll continue on and see what's going on, and I'll talk to you there. See you soon.